Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and today we're in my craft room. Surprise! Apparently I live here now. Anyway, I wanted to bring you a quick haul of some items, some art items that I've been picking up. I've been watching these, excuse me, I've been watching these Color With Me videos on YouTube, and you know, I have all of these mediums through my art class. A few of them I didn't have, got them now. And you know, I've gone over to the dollar store. You'll remember I picked up this one with the crazy heart, like weird. And then I picked up this one that has the color by number into the little squares or the diamonds or whatever shape. I did complete one of them, and it turned out to be this little fish, which I thought was really cool. So I enjoyed it. It took me a couple of days to get that done. And so I'll continue doing that. I've only done it with my very fine tip markers that I got at Home Goods back around Christmas time. So, in watching these videos, I'm finding that, what intonation? What intonation is going on? Alright, so, I am finding that, I'm enjoying my art class. I've always, you know, everybody I guess enjoys coloring, maybe not everybody, and I'm enjoying exploring texture and blending and color combinations. Like, I've really enjoyed my alcohol markers, where I'm learning to, you know, apply light and shadow, and kind of, it really incorporates with my art class as well. Anyway, I've lost a couple of nails. So I'm going to go through this haul with you. I wanted to check, of course, Tuesday morning. That was the first place I went, because there was one other thing that I was looking at, but I didn't really need it, but it would be interesting to have. And then I was just like, I went in there today, and I think they had like two sets left, so I grabbed it. And that is watercolor markers. I have the alcohol ink markers, but I do not have watercolor markers. These are just your primary colors. You can see here the colors they come in. It has a fine tip and the brush tip, which I love. So I picked those up. They ended up being like $15 with the discount. Well, then I said I'm going to have some more coloring books, because, you know, I'm just thinking I'm going to be coloring away. So I went over to the dollar store, because, you know, the ones that the people use in these videos are those Joanna something, I can't remember, Worlds of Wonder or whatever. And I've seen them in Michael's and places like that for, you know, $10, $12, $15. I don't know that I'm going to get that good to where I can invest that money. So I'm trying to find the cheapest materials I can, so that I can give this a try and see if it's something that I get better at, and if it helps me in my card making as far as color combinations, decorating my cards, whatever. So I went to the dollar store, and I picked up some adult coloring books from there. I didn't pick up every one I saw, but I did pick up quite a few. It was more than I felt like I should have. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Obsessive compulsive, we don't know. So anyway, these go for $3.95 a piece, and I've seen these in different stores, and so that's why I picked up That's probably why I picked up so many at the dollar store, because, you know, why would I pay all that they want to charge in these other stores when I can pay $1.25 at the dollar store? So I got this one. It's called Home Sweet Home. And I got it because one of the ladies that I was watching took something like this, right? It was trees, and let me see if I can find something more like it. But the overall thing that I want to talk about is in all of these, almost all of these. Let me see if I can find something like it. I know it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just go with this one. It was a tree house, right? I never thought about a background. I always see, the first thing I see is this house, you know, and then after I color that, then it's like, oh, trees. Okay. Then you think about your sky, right? She started with the sky, and she didn't do your normal blue. She did like this sea foam green, and it just kind of meshed in with the trees and the bark and everything. Oh, it was just fabulous. Fabulous! So I'm watching things like that to think outside of the box, right? Like, wood doesn't have to be brown. Wood can be however many colors of brown there are. Wait on that. Alright, let's look through this book real quick. Home Sweet Home. So, we have a cow. Let me back out just a tad. That would be in. Alright, so we have this cow. That's nice. Then we have this living room. Okay, so we just have different spaces. I'm not going to go through this whole book. I don't think I'm going to have time to go through all these books. But, I mean, you have this bird. See, he's the first thing I see. And instead of starting there, I should start there and work my way in. I don't know if that's how it's done. But I'm going to watch a few of her videos and see if that's the technique that she seems to be doing. Going with that background and working her way in. I don't know. That might just be the way that video was. I've watched a couple of her videos, and I just don't know. Anyway, I got Home Sweet Home. Okay, 72 hours later. The next one I got was this one, just to have, I was going for different themes versus, ooh, I love inspirational quotes. Don't care about any inspirational quotes. I just wanted different stuff to color. We have the sea theme here. Cool little crafty teacher everything there. Fabulousness. I'm not sure how to color that. Love is a perfect seasoning for any recipe. I mean, just cute stuff, right? So I could just take these and use whatever mediums I want to on them. So that's inspirational quotes. Then we have tropical scenes, which I got because it had a lighthouse on it, and palm trees, and all the things I love. The ocean, palm trees. It's all about what Leslie loves. Don't really care for that. Don't like any frickin' snakes and lizards and crap. No, not doing that. But yeah, look. Do flamingos fly? Apparently, they do. I've never seen them fly. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is the, I guess this is just different tropical, little froggy leopard or something. rockfish? We don't know. So I thought those pictures would be fun. This one I really love. I'm excited to do this one. Again, ocean theme. Look at that. I love that. I'm going to try and copy the front page and do that. So I just think that these are good books. They're cheap. They've got this good smooth paper that, you know, I can hopefully, I guess, use any type of medium on. Crayon, pencil, marker, watercolor maybe, not sure. So yeah, picked up that. And then the last one I got, I really don't have any interest in anime, but I came across this flippin' picture, or this person coloring like something like this, and it was the coolest thing. And these are, you know, bigger, I guess, because it's made really for kids. But just the way she did the skin tone and purple hair and kind of purpley to the skin tone. And I guess that's how anime goes, maybe? I don't know. But it was cool. And so I was like, I need to be giving some people some purple and aqua hair. And just having a blast. Oh, little poppies. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of do different things on this one and really have fun with that one. Make these bright and shiny and colorful, whatever. So after I got the watercolors and the and the coloring books, I was like, well, one of the things she was using were those Arteza colored pencils. So I've been looking online, you know, 30, 40, 50, 100. There's a thing of Arteza colored pencils for $200. We're not doing that. We are going to do the 100 Crayola colored pencils because I looked up, well, what are these Artezas made of? And they're a wax based. And so I said, well, what's the second best pencil that's wax based? And this was one of them that came up. Works for me. I don't know. I mean, I guess everybody has their own opinions, but 100 of them for like $15 works for me. And I'm going to show you something at the end to remind me to show you what I did last night. I also picked these up. These are for cards. I don't have any clear gems, and they're 97 cents at Walmart. So I picked up a couple of those. Then I said, oh, I think Michael's has the same eraser she was using. No, it doesn't. I remembered seeing mechanical, but mechanical doesn't mean you push a button and it spins. Mechanical means you push this and the eraser comes out. But I am going to get the one where you push something button and it goes zzz, zzz, and it spins real fast and it erases your... Yep, I'm getting it. But whatever. I got this one for now, which is fine because I love a white, like, eraser. We have to use these in art class, these white erasers, and they're so awesome. Alright, so I got that, and I got one refill. It has 3 of them in it. So, yeah, I can use that. And then, one of the things I wanted was watercolored color pencils. Because I was like, you know, if I'm going to have every medium, I need every medium. But, again, Arteza's like $35 for 12. No, we're not doing that. So, I kept looking. And I saw these. They're made by Artist Loft. They're in Michael's. And so I, you know, saw the price. But then I tried to match this barcode with it. And it wasn't in the right spot. I couldn't figure out. I couldn't find the sticker for where it went. So I went to a price check How about like $5? $5 for 24 is fabulous for me because I'm not paying a bunch of money on stuff that I don't know that I'm going to like. And if I don't like any of this, I'm either A, going to donate it to a school or to my daughter who's a teacher, or to, you know, my great nieces, or a church, or a homeless shelter, or somewhere where somebody can, you know, make use of them. Because I cannot keep things in this craft room that I'm not using. I said I wasn't gonna buy anymore. Alright, so then I got this because it was $4 and it looked cool. Colored pencil blender. So I guess it's kind of a waxy base. And formulated to blend wax-based colored pencils, double-ended, regular point and fine point. Clean tip after each color to prevent transfer to the next color. So, we'll play with that. That sounds fun. And that's all for that. And then the last. There's a Five Below right next door to my Michaels. There's a Ross. And I looked at it. I looked hard. And I said, no, I'm not going in there. Because they'll end up having, you know, alcohol markers for $6 and I'll pick them up because I'm apparently in a shopping mood. I picked up 48 oil pastels for $5. Are they quality? I don't know. I have never used an oil pastel a day in my life. Don't even know how. But I picked them up for $5 because I want to figure it out. So I got everything. I don't have acrylic. I mean, I have acrylic paint here. So I guess I can say I have acrylic. Can y'all tell me I have acrylic so I won't go buy acrylics? But, yeah, I have oil. I have my chalk from my art class. I have my charcoal from my art class. Watercolor pens, watercolor pencils, regular pencils, alcohol markers, regular markers. I'm set. So I am going to spend probably the next few days making a swatch. So this is the part you were supposed to remind me of, but I remembered. Did I bring it in here? Oh, no. No, I mean, why would I be prepared for my own video? Okay, I did have it in here. I was prepared. Alright, so, you know how my markers came with this swatch? Well, maybe you don't, maybe you do. I don't remember if I shared it. But my 48 color marker set came with 2 swatch cards, okay? And so, you know, that's what I pull out when I'm coloring and I want a darker orange and a lighter orange so I can know what to blend with. Well, these are alcohol markers in pastels. And so I think I had shared with you that I went over to Tuesday Morning at one point and picked up my primary colors in the alcohol markers. So now I have primary color swatch that I made. Okay? Then I've also figured out how to use my Crop-A-Dile. Apparently, can you tell me, is a 3/16 bigger than a 1/8? Because I'm thinking a 1/8 would be bigger than a 3/16, but I still think it is, but they say, I don't know. I don't know what they say, but on my little cube chart for my eyelets, it says 3/16 use A1, and the A1 setting works better on my 1/8 inch eyelet. No. A1 is what I was using on my small one because I thought 3/16 was smaller. Yes, okay. Sorry. I thought 3/16 was smaller than 1/8. And so I was using the 3/16 eyelet setting on my small eyelets. And it was just crushing them and ruining them. So I said, well, let me just try this on one of my larger ones. And I got a perfect eyelet. So I don't know if it's labeled wrong and A1 should actually be for the 1/8 eyelet, or if 3/16 is actually larger than 1/8. Did I confuse y'all? Let me show you. So I have this cube chart that I printed off of Pinterest, right? Because in the Crop-A-Dile, this video's gone way off from where it was supposed to be. But anyway, you take these, you pull them up, you spin them, okay? You spin them to whatever side you need. So I just find the A, and it's a little itty-bitty thing that you need your reading glasses for, or young people to see it for you. Anyway, so you set these to A1, and it said A1 was for a 3/16 eyelet, which I thought was going to be my smaller one, which would be that size. Itty bitty, right? But in fact, the A1 fits on eyelets that are this size, the red. Much larger. So are these 3/16 and these are 1/8? Or are these 3/16 and these are 1/8? Which is which? Because I don't know if I printed off. I had to write on there that this is the setting for the large one, and I can't even pay attention to any of that nonsense because I just don't think that's right. But I am not mathematically inclined. I am not a carpenter. Don't have to, I mean, like, yeah, I have to measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but we're not doing any 16ths and 8ths. We don't have time for any of trying to figure that out. Anyway, all of that to say, let me know about these sizes. Back to what we were originally talking about. So I created a color swatch for my alcohol markers. I put this eyelet in it so that I could put it through here, and then whatever other mediums I have, like my chalk pastels and my, graphite pencils and stuff like that, I can make swatches and just keep adding them to this big dollar store ring. So, I'm going to make a little swatch with my pastels, my 24 watercolor pencils, my 100 Crayola color pencils. That's going to take a week in and of itself. And my 12 watercolor. And I will label them all, like this one will be Spectrum Noir watercolor, and then I'm going to do my little swatches and add it on here. All kinds of crap y'all probably do not care about, but that's what I'm going to do. And if you are someone who has ever watched a color with me or ever wanted to watch a color with me, I'm probably going to sit back and just kind of practice. I don't know if you want me to practice with you and you watch my progress, or if you would rather wait, until I figure out what in the heck I'm doing. I don't know. We'll see. But first, I'm going to make swatches and put them on this ring so that I'm prepared. And I'm going to continue to watch these videos on how this woman is taking like 3 different color of yellows and making a candle look like it's really glowing. Okay. Anyway, that is the haul for today. I just wanted to let you know that this art class is making me want to explore mediums and colors and textures and all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm okay with that. As long as I'm paying for it and I'm not charging it, I'm okay with it. So, let me know what you think. Also, let me know if 1/8 or 3/16 is bigger. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.